and they want to oppress us, and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed.
This is the I agree with you perfectly. This is the basic problem.
Then what do you
that
want to
white
talk to me
people
about?
think they're better
That
than
I can
others.
do. I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
Well,
so you can have him. And here's what I'll say. I wish you would follow Jesus like we followed him. Because if you did that, then we'd be in charge tomorrow. I think the problem is so bad that we can have no understanding at all.
You think it's gotten to the point where there can never be that reconciliation?
No. You talk about justice, and it means one thing to you, and we talk about it and it means something else to us. And it'll always be that way. And I'd like you to know I have a terrible feeling against preachers, because I think you guys are the ones who are largely responsible for the problem in the first place. And you can accept it or not any way you choose. And for you, this may be an excursion, you know, across the line.
What about the person that wants to listen? I genuinely feel that I want to listen.
Well, if you listen and try to do something, you get kicked out of your church. See, that's the way your people are.
Well, we can make changes, and so the changes that have come have been drastic.
God bless you, little brother. Come back and see us again sometime. And don't look back in anger. Thanks for taking it so well. He thought we were going to do in here like they do to us. If we went in one of their places, everybody would have jumped out their chairs and got some ropes together and hung one of us. We couldn't even go in one of their places like this.
Check your privilege edition. Put a finger down if you have been called a racial slur. Put a finger down if you've been followed in a store unnecessarily. Put a finger down if someone has crossed the street to avoid passing you. Put a finger down if you've had someone clench their purse in an elevator with you. Put a finger down if you've had someone step off of an elevator to keep from riding with you. Put a finger down if you've been accused of not being able to afford something expensive. Put a finger down if you have had fear in your heart when being stopped by the police. Put a finger down if you have never been given a pass on a citation that you deserved. Put a finger down if you have been stopped or detained by police for no valid reason. Put a finger down if you have been bullied solely because of your race. Put a finger down if you have been denied service solely because of the color of your skin. Put a finger down if you've ever had to teach your child how not to get killed by the police. Any fingers left? That's privilege.
Why are you blocking the car?
I'm leaving. Get the fuck out my way. I'm picking him up. I came to pick him up. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Trespassing what?
We ain't trespassing nothing.
Trespassing what?
Why are you trespassing?
Trespassing what?
Why are you trespassing?
Trespassing what?
On a fucking place where you don't belong to
get off the
be.
whip. Hey, get off the whip.
Hey, I could buy any car here I want to buy. What is you talking about?
Hey, I'm trying to
What is you talking about?
Hey, Hey, I'm trying
Once
to
you
leave.
get on somewhere.
So fucking bite.
Hey,
Ain't nobody giving you no problems. We trying to leave. We trying to leave.
hey, y'all get y'all homie, bro.
Bang!
Get y'all homie, bro.
Bang!
Hey, we trying to leave.
Get y'all homie, bro.
Hey!
This is why people, bro. I be
Hey,
want
we
to
trying
smack
to
the
get
fuck
on.
out
Hey,
you,
you
dog.
gotta just move
Move.
Get
Move.
hold me up. I've been here for
Hey.
5 minutes. Get out.
Hey, just get out. Get in the car, bro. Move.
Touch me.
Ain't nobody gonna touch
Don't
you.
touch me.
Move. Bro, is this our homie?
Don't touch me.
Bro, move around.
Don't touch me.
Move around.
Don't touch me.
We ain't gonna touch you.
You're
We know you gonna press
trespassing.
charges. You trespassing too. You own this motherfucker?
Yeah?
You own it?
Maybe I
Where
fucking do.
You don't with them dirty ass feet.
Maybe
You don't.
I fucking do.
Them dirty ass feet. You don't. Get on somewhere, bro.
No.
Hey, just back the car up. Just back the car and pull out, bro.
No. Bird. Hey! Yeah, maybe I do.
Just back this motherfucker up. You know her? Move her around, bro.
Ah! What the fuck? Get over here.
Thank you. Move her out, bro. Go. Go.
Why are you
Denzel, go.
trying to run me over? Why are you trying to run me over?
Bro.
Why are you trying to run me over? I'm walking.
Is this your wife?
I'm walking.
Is this your wife?
I'm
Thank you. Stupid bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Call
you.
me a stupid bitch.
Bitch, I'll smack the fuck out of you.
You're a stupid
Touch me.
fucking ass.
Touch me.
You're a fucking
Touch me.
stupid ass.
Touch me.
Am I gonna touch
I'll
you?
knock your
I'm
ass
not
out.
fucking
I
touch
promise you.
I'll let you when I see that.
It ain't what you want.
Touch this bitch.
I'll fuck you and your husband up. Fuck with me. Touch me.
Exactly.
Touch me.
Exactly
Touch
what
me.
you said.
Touch me.
You exactly said
Touch
it.
me.
You just said it.
Touch me.
You just said it.
Bro,
You
get your
just said it.
wife, Brody.
You just said it. You just fucking said it.
Get your wife, Brody.
You just fucking said it. You just fucking.
This is my son. This is my 13-year-old white son. Now, you are not going to tell me that I have to worry about my son as much as black mothers have to worry about their sons. You're not gonna tell me that racism does not exist in this country. You are not going to tell me that there is equality. And you're not gonna tell any black mother in the world that she does not have to worry about her kids.
If we make one wrong move, either you're gonna die or I'm gonna die or get hurt or shot. You know, you got the lights flash. That puts shock into your heart. That's like shock treatment. It's very traumatic. And then we get pulled over. Then you hear screaming. You hear police officers saying, "Pull down your windows." You look in the mirrors. We're looking at it. You're looking at your mirror. I'm looking at my mirror, and there's police officers with guns already pulled out, ready to shoot. So we're both probably sitting there. We're about to shit our pants because if we make one wrong move, either you're gonna die or I'm gonna die or get hurt or shot. They asked us to put our hands up. You come out first, you're probably scared. I'm scared because I'm like, they're known for shooting people of color. I'm afraid to die. That's the first thing that's going through my mind. That's what's pulsating through my body. I'm nervous, my heart's beating fast. I'm about to throw up from all the fear and the anxiety. Me and you will get pulled over, put to the wall, handcuffed. I don't know if how they'll approach you, but with me, they're gonna run my name. They're gonna ask me if I'm affiliated with a gang. What do my tattoos mean? Where do I work? How can I afford such a car? Do I get along with the gang? I'm gonna be super racially profiled, and it's not fair. And as we're standing there, people from the community are gonna be passing by, looking at us, and we're gonna feel like we're guilty because of the way they got us pinned up, but really we're not. But the way they're coming at us, the way they approached us, the way they're talking to us, we even feel guilty by the way the way they have it set up. Run our names for warrants and see if we have warrants or not. We're standing there for 30, 40 minutes, wondering if we're gonna be free. Are we going to jail tonight? Are they gonna bump up the charges? Are they gonna pin something on us? As we're being questioned, there's another cop going through my whole car, looking for anything, drugs, guns, who knows what they're looking for. From the front of the glove box to the trunk and everything that's in my trunk, without a warrant, without a reason on why they're doing it. We're just standing there with no defense, no one to come to our help because the police are supposed to be our help. As the community stands around and watches us and wonders if we're from some kind of mafia, or we're some gang members, or are we some bad people, and you probably even cringe and probably get real sad when you see a kid passing by from your community pointing at you, and their mom and their parents are like saying something, and whatever they said is locked into the memory of however they see you in that moment. So that's a short glimpse into what will happen if you were riding with me in a car and we got pulled over.